let's go ahead and come to your mat. Come to a standing pose in your mat, and take a moment here to get settled into that sensation of being grounded and rooted through your feet. Maybe let's look down at the toes and lift all the toes from the ground. Spread the toes apart. Create some space there. Take off the shape of our shoes. And then slowly bring each toe down, establishing a grounded foundation. And maybe even getting a sense of feeling into the different points of support, maybe transferring the weight back a little. You can transfer the weight to the sides, to the front, wobble a little to one side and to the other, until you find support in the center and you find that all parts of your feet is supporting your weight. And then take a moment here to ground down. Feel your energy going down to the earth, and at the same time you're gonna feel your legs activating. So your kneecaps are gonna come slightly in, and you're gonna feel the energy coming through the legs to your belly, all the way up to the chest area. Let your shoulders relax and release down. And let's take a shoulder roll. Roll the shoulder up, back and down, and then open the hands forward and open up the fingertips wide. Let your shoulders broad. And take a moment here in this mountain pose. And just for a moment, close your eyes and bring to your mind's eye the image of a beautiful, majestic mountain. How the base of the mountain, it's super supported and stable. And at the top of the mountain creates all kinds of weather patterns, all kinds of, it's in contact with the sky, with the rain, with the clouds. It creates its own clouds. And how mysterious and how much space there is between the base and the very top of this mountain. That connection between earth and sky. And take a deep breath in here. And a deep breath out, softening everything. Take a deep breath in, softening the knees, letting the arms rise up, the eye gaze lifts up. You can blink the eye open. And exhale, let the arms float down, bend the knees a lot, and lift the torso upright. So we're just bending the knee here. Nice big breath in, lengthen the leg, lengthen the arms above you. Feel that energy rising up. Exhale, settling down, feeling that grounding sensation, that settling down to the earth. We're gonna do some balancing pose here today. So the more grounded we get, more that those balancing poses become effortless. And then one more time, grounding down, feeling the base of your support through the earth to your feet. Nice big breath in, reach up. This time we're gonna do a swan dive. So we're gonna open the arms wide like big wings. Keep the spine nice and long. You can bend the knees as much as you like. Pause here for a second and then release everything down. Release the head, release the neck, release the shoulder. Let yourself move the head in any way that feels nice. You might want to sway the arms from side to side. You might want to sway the torso. You might want to hold opposite elbows here. Good. Release everything forward, and we're going to start rolling back up slowly, vertebra by vertebra. Nice big breath in. Reach up. This time we're going to interlace the fingers, flip the palm up to the sky, and then come up into the balls of your feet. Get a big full body stretch. Stretch everything. Maybe take a couple steps here, forwards and back. Come back to the center, release the lace in the fingers, and slowly come back down. Very good. Nice big breath in. Reach the arms up. Interlace the fingers. Lift through your heels. And then exhale, bring the hands right in front of you. This time, shoulders release down. Take another big breath in. And in the exhale, we're going to bend the knees a lot and start sliding down slowly, sliding down slowly. Your vertebrae stay stacked on top of each other. We are nice and have a nice and tall spine here. And we're going to come back up. Take a nice big breath in. Breath out. Next inhale, we're going to come back up. Rising up. Try keeping your spine nice and long. Very good. If you're not in the very top of your mat, you can keep your heels up and walk to the top of your mat. Come to the top of your mat. And then we're going to do that again. Bring the arms in front of your shoulders high, and then slowly start coming down the elevator motion where your hips end up sitting on top of your heels. And then here we're gonna work these legs, wake up the leg a little, and we're gonna start lifting the bum from the heel just a little bit, just so we can start feeling those legs. If you lose your balance like me, you can come right back. And then you lift a little bit as if you're gonna come up, but don't come up. And then start feeling the legs, the fire, the burning, waking up and feeling the sensations in the leg. And then slowly release it down. From here, we're gonna come to a bow pose. Choice to place the fingertips down and come down slowly, or choice to extend the arms in front of you and create a counterbalance here with the hips coming back and down, and then lifting the legs up as you arrive into this bow pose. Settle down into your sitting bones, adjust if you want to. Release the shoulders back and down. And let's do a couple shoulder rolls here. Roll the shoulders back and down, back and down. Good. And then release the shoulders nice and down. Interlace the fingers, Kali Mudra. We're going to keep the index finger pointing, and all other fingers are lace. Nice big breath in. And exhale, come to half bow. Inhale, bow pose. Exhale, half bow. Two more. Inhale, bow. Exhale, half bow. Last one. Inhale, bow. Exhale, half bow. Hold here for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then release everything down. Release the hands, release the body. Little short shavasana here. Really enjoy gravity pulling you down and everything coming back down towards the back of your body. Take a couple breaths. Good. Hands come down alongside the body, and we're going to lift the legs up. Both legs. Zip up, bring the feet together, and then flex your toe, your heel coming with the toes towards, bringing the toes towards you. Take a nice big breath in. And exhale, lower just a little bit, about 30 degrees. Hold here, take a nice big breath. And exhale, lower another 30 degrees. Inhale. And exhale, lowering a little more, hovering a couple inches above the ground. 3, 2, 1. Lift everything up. Take another big breath in. And And exhale, hug your knees. Open the arms wide. Let's take a nice big breath in. And then let both knees fall towards the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, both knees fall towards the left. And with your breath, moving from side to side, each inhalation brings you back to the center. Each exhalation to the side. Couple more times, so letting this be a massage to your lower back, letting this be also an exercise of coordinating breath with movement. Good. Come back to the center, hands alongside the body, lift the legs up. Same thing here. Flex the foot, toes towards you. You might want to choose to have the arms under the hands under your hips for support on your lower back. If that feels better, we're gonna do the same thing here. Keep your shoulders relaxed, keep the jaw relaxed, the back of the neck relaxed. None of that is having any effort, is more on the core. Lower 30 degrees. 3, 2, 1. Another to 60 degrees. 3, 2, 1. Lowering a couple inches from the ground. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very good. Bring your knees into your chest. Give yourself a nice hug. Happy baby pose, holding the outside edges of your feet. And then pause here, feeling your hips, flexing the feet a lot, shoulders release down, jaw unclenches, feeling your hips. Take a nice big breath in. And exhale out through an open mouth. And we're gonna do a couple lion's breath here, combining the lion's breath with the happy baby still in stillness. Nice big breath in through the nose, and then in the out breath, we're gonna stick the tongue out and maybe direct the eye gaze towards your, in between your eyebrows, and then open the jaw wide. Nice big breath in. And let that be a cleansing and let go, let everything out. Nice big breath in. One more, nice big breath in. Good, bring your knees into your chest. And if it feels good in your spine, you can rock and roll into a tabletop, or you can make your way there in any way that feels better for you. So you can rock and roll a couple times, like you. And when you feel ready, you can cross the legs, place the hands in front of you, uncross and come to a tabletop, or make your way there in a way that's wise for your body today. Hands under your shoulders, knees under the hips. Take a couple cat and cows here. Inhale, belly comes down, shoulders open, tailbone and crown of the head lifts. Exhale, rounding and doming the back of your heart, and chin to the chest. Inhale, opening up. Exhale, release. Tuck the toes, lift the hips back and up, coming to a down dog. And from here, we're gonna take small baby steps to come to the front. Stepping step by step, small steps, arriving at the front of your mat into a forward fold. Release the head, release neck, release everything. Take a nice big breath in, rise up to your Tadasana. Exhale, hands come back to the heart center. Deep breath in, rise the arms up. Exhale, open the arms to the side, Swan Dive. Imagine that you are diving like a bird on a cliff.
Release the arms down. Inhalation, we're gonna lift the right leg up for a one-legged forward fold. So we're gonna lift that right leg up as high as you can, and then release the chest down. You can have a micro bend on the foundation on that standing leg. And then maybe here you can work on bringing one hand towards that foot and keeping the other one supporting, or you can bring both hands towards the foot, create a little bit of a balance here. And then maybe bringing the back heel a little higher. Good. And then from here, we're gonna come to a standing pose. So with awareness, we're gonna slowly start drawing that right knee towards your chest and start lifting up for a one-legged standing Tadasana. Good. Hold that right knee and then make some circles with the right ankle in one direction and then the other. Good. Hug that knee towards you, let your spine be tall, and exhale, release. Nice big breath in, reach the arms up. Exhale, fold forward, Swan Dive. You can do that same variation of Swan Dive, or you can just fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward, step or hop back to a plank foundation. Flow through your first Vinyasana here, or meet me in down dog. If you're flowing through the Vinyasana, then the shoulders stack over the wrists, lower down to low Chaturanga. Inhale, Cobra or up dog. Exhale for down dog. Nice big breath in. Full breath out. 2 more deep, full, complete cycles of breath. Breathing in through the nose, letting a lot of breath in through the lungs. And then releasing all the breath out. 2 more breaths here, breathing all in. Exhale, releasing all out. Good. Inhale, look forward, step or hop forward to the front of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Inhalation brings us all the way up. The arms meet above the head. Exhale, the hands come back to the heart center. Big breath in, lift the arms up. Exhale, Swan Dive. Inhale, lengthen the spine from top to bottom. Exhale, fold forward. Good. And then inhale, lift the left leg up, lifting the back heel, the left heel up to the sky, releasing the crown of the head down, coming to that one-legged forward fold. Very good. One-legged standing to that splits. You can keep both fingertips down on the earth, supporting you, or you can bring one hand to your ankle and maybe the other one, creating a little bit of a balance here. Releasing the crown of the head down, maybe lifting that back heel up. Good. One more big breath in. Exhale. Next inhale, we're going to start drawing that left knee towards your chest, rising up, coming into a standing pose with that left knee towards you. Hold that left knee, roll the ankle, left ankle towards one side, shoulders are relaxed, spine is tall. You might look at one fixed point for balance and change direction. Hold the knee towards you, give it a squeeze, get nice and long through the spine, and exhale, release. Feet, toes facing forward, hip distance apart. Nice big breath in, lift the arms up. Exhale, fold forward, Swan Dive. Inhale, halfway lift. I'm going to flow through that Vinyasana, through the Surya Namaskar here. step back into a plank. You can also skip the vinyasana if you want to here or at any time in this practice. Exhale, down dog. Deep breaths in and out of the nose. Feel the side body breathing, feel the back of your body breathing, feel even parts that you never would imagine that you could feel the breath at. Maybe imagine feeling the breath at your fingertips or your toes, at your heels and wrists. 2 more breaths. One more deep breath. Exhale, look forward, step or hop forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale for a fold. Inhale, root and rise. Exhale, hands meet at the heart center. Deep breath in, lift the arms up. Exhale, bow forward, Swan Dive. Inhale, that right leg rises up to a one-legged standing splits. Release everything forward. Nice big breath in. Exhale, release a little bit more of the upper body, the heart towards the thigh. Release the head. One more big breath in. And exhale. Next inhalation, draw that right knee towards your chest. Hug that right knee in towards you. Give it a little squeeze. And then from here, we're going to come to a warrior 3 foundation. So you're welcome to open the arms to the side if you need a little balance here. You're welcome to bring it alongside your body, or you're welcome to keep it in a prayer, or even extend it in front of you. We're gonna take 3 breaths here, so choose the variation that works for you. Keep working on lifting that back heel in line with your shoulders, and then flex the back foot to be toes facing down. Long line from the top of the head to the heel. Take 1 more big breath. And the exhale, we're gonna step back, a big step back into high lunge. So we land with the back heel floating, and we land on the ball of the back foot. Nice big breath in, lift the arms up. And exhale, settle in a little bit more, release the shoulders down, release the jaw, release anything that's being clenched here. Nice big breath in. And exhale, we're gonna interlace the fingers behind the back and just press the knuckles towards your heels, and then lift the hands a little bit away from the body. Maybe look up, maybe sink in a little more. Good, release, take a nice big breath in, lift the arms up, interlace the fingers behind the back of your head, place it right behind the back of the head, and then let your elbows open up a little wider. Let the head be supported by the hands, maybe look up. Uplift your sternum and your heart up a little. And then release. Frame the front foot, step back into a down dog, flow through a vinyasana, or stay here in your down dog. Taking what your body is telling you this morning as your guide. I'm just here to give suggestions, but ultimately it's your body that should be your direction of what is needed, what your body wants, and your limits today. Nice big breath in. We're gonna lift that right leg up. Exhale, we're gonna step the right foot in between the hands, and then open up into a warrior 2 foundation. So the back heel comes down a 90-degree angle, and we'll align the front heel with the middle of the back foot. Rise up
to that beautiful, powerful, grounded warrior. Settle into warrior two. Nice big breath in. Exhale, settle in a little bit more. Spread the shoulders apart. Let the fingertips guide you to open up a little bit here in between the collarbones. Take a nice big breath in. Flip both palms up. Lengthen the front leg. Palms meet above the head. Exhale, settle back in. Inhale, one more. Exhale, settle back in. Last one, flip both palms up. And exhale, settle into your warrior two. Frame the front foot. Step forward in a forward fold. So that left foot steps to meet the right foot. Release everything forward. Nice big breath in. Rise up to your standing Tadasana. Exhale, hands come back to the heart center. Beautiful. Take a pause here. Notice what's going on in the body, in your breath, in your mind. Notice if anything has shifted from the beginning of this practice. And also notice if there's any difference between one side of your body and the other. Nice big breath in, lift both arms up. Exhale for a fold, Swan Dive. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward, step or hop back to your plank or to your down dog. High Chaturanga, low Chaturanga. If you are doing your Vinyasana, you can do upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale for down dog. Deep breath in. Full breath out. Two more just like that. Full breath. Always reminding that child's pose is available here or at any moment of your practice that you need that restoring time. Two more breaths. Inhale, look forward, step or hop forward in the exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, root and rise. And exhale, we're gonna bow forward to a swan dive right away. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward, the left leg floats up, coming to that one-legged standing splits on with the left leg up. And then maybe here work on your balance if you want to. Have one hand in the other, release the head, release everything forward. Two more breaths. And we're going to start drawing that left knee towards your chest, coming to a standing pose with that left knee in. Hold the left knee towards you, give it a little squeeze. And in the exhale, we're going to come to that warrior three foundation. Welcome to open up the arms for balance. Find any variation of your warrior three with the arms that feels appropriate for your body. Keep lengthening through and from the whole length of the spine, including the back of your neck. That's an extension of the spine. One more deep breath. Exhale, landing on a high lunge. So taking a big step, landing on the ball of the back foot. Back heel is floating. Nice big breath in. Lift the arm up. Exhale, sink in, release the shoulders, release everything, unclench the jaw, and then release the hands behind, interlace the fingers. Nice big breath in, lengthen the arm, roll the shoulder back, and then separate the hands a little bit from your body, maybe uplifting from your chest, maybe looking up. One more big breath. And release. Bring the arms above your head. Interlace the fingers behind the back of the head. Lift the eye gaze. Let your head be supported by the hands. Release the shoulders. Release the elbows to open. One more breath. Good. And then frame the front foot. Step back into a down dog. Pause or flow through your Vinyasana. If you're flowing through your Vinyasana, maybe you might choose to go halfway here. Pause and then come to an upward facing dog. If you're doing the upward facing dog, the legs don't touch. Exhale, down dog. 3 breaths. Breathing in and out through the nose, the whole body breathes. Inhale, lift the left leg up. Exhale, stepping the left foot in between the hands. Right foot, 90-degree angles, heel down. Nice inhale, rising up. Taking your time here to adjust front heel with the middle of the back foot. Lowering and sinking down. Keep opening that front knee. And settle in. Nice big breath in. Flip both palms up. Reach up, lengthening through that front leg. Palms meet. Exhale. That same sensation of grounding, floating back down. Grounding into your warrior two. Inhale, lifting. Exhale, settling in. One more, big breath in. Exhale, release. Good. This time we're going to bring the hands to the hip. Extend that front leg. Bring the left toe towards the front. So we end up on a wide leg here. And we're going to keep the hands on the hips. Take a big breath in. Roll the shoulders back. Open up through your heart and chest. Keep the spine nice and long. And we're going to pause halfway to a half. Stay here. You're welcome to lengthen the arms in front of you. Take one more breath. Get nice and long. Exhale, release everything. Release head, release torso, maybe gentle movements to arrive at this shape. Maybe stillness. And release everything forward. Release the head. Find stillness here. Maybe the hands stay in between the legs. Maybe walk the hands in between the legs. Very good. Bring the hands back to the center, and this time we're going to bring the left hand right under your heart center, and then take a nice big breath in to lift the right arm up. Welcome to stay here or wrap that right arm towards the left pocket. Look over that right shoulder. Release the bind if you have one. Bring the right hand down. Inhale, lift the left arm up. Good. Stay here or wrap that left arm towards the right pocket. That left shoulder spins back just a bit. Release. Bring it back down. Walk the hands towards the front of your mat. Step back into a down dog, pause, or take your Vinyasana flow. Exhale, down dog. Very good. Nice big breath in. And exhale, lower the knees down. Inhale, take a cow pose, lifting the tailbone and the crown. Exhale,
tuck the toes and lift into a down dog. So we're gonna transition from a down dog to a cow pose, from cow to down dog. A big breath in, lower the knee, and then lift the crown and the tailbone. Exhale, tuck in the toes, lift the hips back and up. You can keep the toes tucked as you come down. You don't have to untuck. Inhale, lift the tailbone and the crown. Exhale, down dog. Good. And then settling down to here, your tabletop. Stay there. Untuck the toes this time. Take a nice big breath in. Lengthen the right leg. And then lengthen the left arm. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, lengthen. Good, and hold here, and we're gonna pause and pose just the leg up a couple times, the back leg. 1, 2, 3, and then bring the left hand down, and then step the right foot in between the hands. Tuck the toes. Float the back knee, and then take a little step forward just so your heel come down to the earth. Good, and then rise up here. So we're creating here a triangle. You can adjust so your stand is in a way that feels comfortable for you. So a smaller triangle than it would be in a warrior one, but we still have the hips facing forward. So bringing that left hip forward a little bit, the right hip back, so your hips square to the front of your mat. And then here the options for how you position your arms. You can maybe hold opposite elbows behind the back. You can create a prayer pose here on the back, reverse prayer. Or you can even just interlace the fingers and keep the elbows length. So just choose what works for you today. Take a nice big breath in, expand through the chest. Keep the front leg extended, but no need to lock. Might have a micro bend there if you have the tendency to hyperextend the joints. And then pause halfway here, keeping a long spine. So the bind that we have behind the back is a reminder to keep the chest nice and open, even when we are going to start to release everything forward. So as you release forward, try keeping the chest open. Deep breaths. Good. And release the arms, the bind that you have. Place the hands to frame the front foot. Step back into a wide-legged here down dog. So we're gonna bring the feet to the edges of the mat. Bring the hands to the edges of the mat as well. You take a couple steps forward with the feet so the heel is down. So the down dog also is a smaller there's a smaller space between the hands and the feet, so the heels is down. Nice big breath in. We're gonna cross the right hand towards the left leg. You might grab the leg, you might grab the side of the foot, and look under that left armpit for this gentle spinal twist. Take one more breath. Try keeping the spine nice and long. Bring that right hand back and then cross the left hand towards the right side. Look under the right armpit. Nice and long through the breath and spine. Good, and let's bring the hands back, lower the knee down to the earth, coming back to a tabletop. Cats and cows, flowing through them, or finding other movements here that your body wants to take in this position. It might be some rib cage circles, it might be some head circles. Finding what you need. Keeping the breath super empowered and long and alive. Good, and we're gonna extend the left leg and then make a long line from the back heel, flex the back foot to the top of the head and add the right arm. Very good, to this long line. Nice big breath. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, elbow to knee. One more, inhale to lengthen. Good, and then stay here. Keep the arms where it is and just pulse that back leg up. Couple times, the back heel up and down. Good, lower the right hand down, step the left foot in between the hands, tuck the back toes, float the back knee. Good, and then take a step forward with that back foot, so you create that triangle shape in between the legs and come up. Good, hips forward, so that this time the right hip goes slightly forward, the left hip back. Squaring the hips. Choose your variation of arms that you wanna do here. Maybe you grab the elbows, maybe you do that reverse prayer, maybe you interlace the fingers behind the back. Nice big breath in, and then long line from the top of the head to the tailbone. Send the tailbone back at the same time that you're sending the top of the head in the opposite direction. Maybe a tiny micro bend in that front knee, extended but not locked. Pause halfway, long spine, and then exhale, release everything forward, but keeping an opening in between your collarbones, your chest. The head relaxes, back heel is connected. Good, release the hands, frame the front foot, step back into a down dog, pause or take your Vinyasana flow. Probably will be our last Vinyasana flow, so if you want to take this opportunity to do that, please do so. And then sit back onto your heels and sit into a hero's pose. From here, we're gonna do inversion pose. So I'm gonna give you a couple options. One option is to come to a headstand. Another option is to come to a shoulder stand. If you either of those are in your practice and you know how to do them, you go ahead and go to it. If you wanna step by step how to go towards a headstand, and even if you don't feel quite comfortable to do the headstand today, I'm just gonna walk into how to just position your body to switch the way and come back at any point that feels that it's enough. So if you're following along with me, I'm gonna interlace the fingers and then have a triangle shape in between my elbows to start a foundation here. And then I'm gonna place the very top of the head in that nest right here in between the hands. Good, and once I do that, I can tuck the toes and then I can lift the hips from the ground. And if that's enough for you today, you're welcome to stay here. Keep pressing the elbows away. See, I'm not dumping the weight into my head. I keep pressing the elbows. And you can stay here, or you can start walking the feet a little bit closer to you and stacking the hips over your head. Or you can lift one leg from here. If you need the wall, you can also do that close to the wall. And you can lift the other one. If that's enough for you, you can stay here, or you can shift and then bring the legs up. Just staying where you're at and playing with it, exploring, but being wise and careful. If you are on your headstand, always keep pressing that
elbow towards the earth so you're not dumping the weight into the head. Very good. And then once you're done, if you are in your headstand, the counterbalance pose for this one is a child's pose. If you are on your shoulder stand, you can bring your knees into your chest, give it some gentle rocks. So just do a counterbalance pose that feels nice and suited for your body now. Good, and we're all gonna meet on our backs. So if you are on your child's pose, coming to lay on your back. If you are already on your back, you can stay there. Once you get nice and settled, laying on your back, allow your arms to relax alongside your body, your legs to extend in front of you. Allow the feet to relax to the sides. And allow your whole body to start receiving and relaxing into the support of the earth beneath you. Nothing else needs to be done. You can allow your whole body to feel grounded and relaxed to the earth. I invite you to stay on this relaxation pose for as long as you can today, and as long as your body wants and needs. Thank you so much for joining me. Namaste.